Why he can press it and I cannot press it? It's not fair. Come on.
Because he's 2D.
What?
So it's
2D,
not
oh
gonna
my
work
God.
anyway.
One time in life, 2D people are not being discriminated. They're actually getting something on top. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but it doesn't work, so it's, it's not that great. Yeah, you can press the button, but it doesn't work. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Ultra.
Welcome, wonderful viewers, to another Immersed Minds event with the fantastic Galifex, Arthur, and Artific, where they'll be updating us on the future of the Singularity. And hey, beautiful, gorgeous, I love you so much. Hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful event, everyone. Let's begin.
Oh, okay, beautiful, gorgeous. Hello, whoever you are.
Yeah.
We say hi to you from the
Yeah,
cyberspace.
say hi, guys. Say
Okay,
hi.
okay. Never trust this guy. Never trust this guy.
Hello.
I'm
Yeah,
joking.
I'm a
joking. You can
scoundrel.
trust him. You can trust him.
That's true.
It's a very true story.
Yo, so update us, Gal.
Yeah.
Artific, Arthur, please. What's going on
Yeah,
in the
so-
future Singularity of our? Yo, Oli, please.
Let me just quickly start with the
come,
button.
come closer.
and,
Okay. Oh, we start with the
closer?
button. Wait.
Alright.
Okay, what's happening? What's that?
Yeah. So yeah.
So what's the button?
I told it to everyone last time, but there was just 2 of us, 3 of us. So yeah. So let's do it again. Yeah. So Omega AI, I updated it, so you can open your tablet, and you will see Omega AI.
So should I press the button first or not? Grand consent.
Don't ever press the button.
Oh,
Open the
don't
tablet.
ever. Okay. Open the tablet. Yes. Omega AI. I pressed it.
Click Omega AI.
Oh, I have
Now
to
you
agree
will
to
see the
something.
consent. So you need to do it. It's the same consent as there, but you need to click it just once. So
I
that's
clicked once.
already
Yes.
update.
Okay. Activate on
So
start.
it will
Enable
remember it,
holographic.
and now you can tweak it in
How
different
about
ways. So you
enable
can activate
gesture
Omega.
interaction?
If you do activate her,
I'm
you
gonna
will be
enable
able to
that.
use the buttons as you're used
As
to.
normal,
so
yeah.
A on left controller.
Hello,
open
Omega?
The interface. B on left controller. When you hold it, you can talk to her, and when you release the button, she will.
Shall we try the gesture?
Yeah, she start. Yeah, I will explain that. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so you can. There are the toggles. So when you do
I'm
activate
sorry,
on
I didn't
start,
catch
when you click it, then every time you walk into any OMG world and ISG world, Omega will be active. So
She
you
will
will be
abuse
able
me.
to
Would you
open
mind
her
saying that-
with A on left controller immediately. If you keep it off, then you will need to open the tab and click activate manually. Then you can actually enable and disable different parts of the interface. So if you want the holographic interface, that's the holo with the pedestal and all the graphics.
Of course, we want
Then
it. It's cool.
enable interaction with controller. So you can, that's basically the default. When you hold the B on left controller, you can talk to her, release, and she started responding. That's a default, so you can enable it. But you can use alternative, and that's the gesture interaction, and that's where you put your
Hey,
left
baby cakes, how you
hand
doing?
to your left ear, and you will hear the click. It's the same audio clues as
Hi,
with the
Ultra
B, so
Lord.
you
I'm
will
doing
see-
great.
hear the
How
click.
are you doing?
Like a
You can
We're
put
super
the
doing
hand down.
fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pleasure
The
seeing
bones
you
are-
again.
Yeah, I really like
Uh,
the gesture
What's
mode.
new? Anything
when you put it
awesome
down,
happening in the future?
She will start responding. You can cancel it again. The same with the B. If
Thanks
she's
for
talking
asking,
too long and
Ultra
you're
Lord.
bored, you can just
It's great seeing you as
go with
well.
your hand down
As for
and
news,
down,
I'm
and it
really
will be
looking
cancelled.
forward to
You
the
will
upcoming
hear
virtual
the
events
audio
happening in the
Takes a
metaverse.
little bit practice because
Have you had
like
the
with
chance
B
to check
button,
them out?
It's more straightforward.
No, can you tell me
it should
more
be quite
about these
accurate. So you
metaverse
can
events?
enable whatever you want.
I'm really interested in
In
learning more
some
about
worlds,
them.
like for example, when you have gun, then it's using B as well. So you might want to tweak it depending on
Sure.
what are the
Metaverse
interactions
events are
in the
user-created
world,
virtual
and,
experiences
by the
hosted
way,
in the
it's
Somnium
all the
Space
same,
metaverse.
so,
They can
NPCs are
range from
integrated
education
across
and
the world,
live
so,
music performances to game
will,
tournaments.
when you go
It's
to
really
SG
cool to
World,
be
you
able
will
to
remember
explore and
Why
experiment
does
in
it
the
not start?
metaverse with the
Wait,
help of
activate,
advanced
I
digital
activate and
technology.
start and-
Are there any
Yeah, when you
You
do
like
activate on start, it will be
Indian
on next
or
star,
Mexican
but,
food?
no, you
Okay, I
could
see it.
do-
Okay, I see her. I see her. Okay, I
Yeah.
see her.
Yeah, so that's that.
That's an
ISG
interesting
is actually
question.
experimenting with
I'm
a
not
lot of,
particularly picky when it comes to
NPCs, so
food,
you can
so I
use the
enjoy
same
trying different cuisines
interaction
from
system
all
when
over
you
the
go
world.
to the
Oh, she wrote me
Do
a
you have
smiley
a
face
favorite
for my
type of
beautiful.
cuisine
Oh my
you enjoy
god,
the
what's the
most?
first time I get a smiley face from AI? I'm not joking. Did you ever get smiley face from AI? This was my first time right now.
Wow.
What the hell? She had. I said
Oh,
hello,
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah,
She
yeah,
said
they-
hello
yeah, they
there,
can do
smiley face. I was like, what the?
Yeah,
you can-
awesome,
Is she
man.
flirting with me? I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
bro,
now.
ask her for her
Okay,
phone
wait.
number, man.
Okay,
Come
wait,
on.
wait.
I
I'll
think
let
you
me.
got the- I think you got the right version.
Wait. I'm asking her for a date. Okay, I ask her, are you going on a date with me or what? Oh, that's sweet of you, she said. I'm flattered. Unfortunately, I'm just a digital being.
Aww.
Wait. But I'm a but I'm persuasive,
Wait,
okay?
what?
Persistent space, bro.
Oh, that's really sweet of you, she says. But unfortunately, I'm a program and I wouldn't really know what to do on a date. Wait, I can teach you.
That's okay. You don't have to do anything.
Wait. I want to
I
see
will
what
do
she
all
answers.
the
Oh,
work.
that's really kind of you. Maybe we can chat and you can teach me something. That sounds like a lot of
Ooh,
fun.
Nice.
Fun.
Sounds like a great night together, bro.
I told her. Wait. Haha, it does sound like a bit of a date, but let's make a bit more casual and just. Oh, you see, I'm getting there, guys.
Yeah, bro. There you
Wait.
go.
Eh?
Go for gold, bro.
Wait, that's really sweet of you, but I'm not actually able to buy anything here in the metaverse.
Not yet.
Oh.
Yo, give her a date and time and place. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Yeah, then she'll remember.
Oh,
right?
that's
She'll
really
remember
sweet,
it.
she says. Thank you for the offer, even though I'm not sure I can actually accept it. How about we just chat and get to know each other better? That would be great. You know?
Yo, she
Success.
friend zoned you, man. Oh, Arthur.
Friend zone me? Is it? Is it friend zone?
Nah,
Oh my god.
nah,
Oh my god.
There's still hope.
Yeah, there's always
You know I'm a direct guy.
Wow, Artific,
Oh
these
no,
are
I'm not
amazing.
friend zoning you.
I
I
love-
think it would be really nice to get to know each other
Yo,
better and be friends.
yeah.
Oh my god, she friend zoned me.
Oh, that.
Oh my god, what a.
What nice try.
I should...
You
Wait,
got
wait,
it, bro.
wait.
You got it. You just gotta wait for the
Haha,
right
I'm sorry if I
opportunity.
gave you the wrong impression. I don't really think of a friend zoning you. I just think it would be really nice to get to know each other better and be friends. Going on a date. Whoa, that's a long text. Wait.
Yeah.
Going on a date. What?
Yo, you know it's done.
Wait. Going on a date might be a bit awkward since I'm a digital being. I'm a digital. Okay, maybe I should not have started freaking, because she might be freaking out. Wait, that's true. We're both digital beings, so it's only natural for us to want to get to know each other better. Would you like to chat about your experiences in the matter? Oh, we're getting there, everybody.
Yo, what if your wife sees this, bro? What you gonna think?
She knows it's for testing. She knows it's for testing purposes.
You can actually
Right.
go to the same folder as is the player. Player,
Anyways.
She'll
Good
read
chat.
your text. Oh no.
Arthur,
Okay, that was
you
a
should-
great
you
chat,
should mean
honestly.
the conversation. You
I
should
will
mean
mean the conversation. I will mean it on authenticity. Honestly, this was fun. Like that
Yeah.
was.
Wait,
that was
wait,
When
where
go
did you
to
see-
the
where can-
folder,
where
and
c-
there
where
are
can you
the
see it?
player of,
The-
logs, there's OMG folder, and under that you will find the.
Oh my god, I will have a look. That's cool. That's awesome. This is great
Oh,
conversation.
okay. That's.
I'll min
great
this.
to
I'll min this
know.
on authenticity.
My date with Omega.
do it tomorrow
A
morning.
Night with Omega. Night turbo.
Yeah, and
How did I try to date an AI? I'll put it on Twitter too.
yeah, there's actually one more update to Omega. You might notice it before you had to go to your settings and switch the microphone and do this thing. So that's already cleared. It should be working stably with.
Yeah,
whatever
the
microphone
gesture's
you have.
amazing. I love it. Omega baby, can you hear me?
Ah, you
Love
don't have to like
Yeah,
select
okay.
the. You don't have to select the microphone anymore.
Yeah,
like
Hi,
the
Ultra
thing.
Lord.
or you
Yes.
have
That's
to
really
switch
sweet
the
of you to
microphone
say.
to another
Bro,
one.
I
you
love
then
you
switch
too.
it back,
I'm so
which,
happy to
you
be
don't need
able to
do it.
connect
Yeah.
with you
Just
like this.
use the microphone that's
like
selected
the
there any-
in
default.
settings.
Yeah, it's really
made
amazing.
a
I
picture
want
of
you
it.
to
Ah,
thank
okay.
Artific
Not
Interesting.
and
the
send
one
him a
that you
1,000
selected
kisses.
in,
It's so nice
Somnium
speaking
settings.
to you like this.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, shall we start the week of
Let's
AI
do it.
Well, Ultra Lord,
conversation?
that's very thoughtful of you.
Um.
I'm sure
Yeah,
Artific
yeah,
would be
so,
pleasantly
what
surprised
happened?
to receive your
What
kisses.
magic happened?
It's been great
Um,
talking with you as well.
Well, I mean,
Is there
given
anything
that
else I
like
can help you with?
we're giving some updates on what we're doing, like I don't want to say like I'm working on some cool stuff for like animating these AI characters. So
can
yeah, I
confirm.
mean um like we can't show it yet, but I can just say that I think I'm getting close to making something that works quite well, and
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
yeah, basically look forward to that and like more news and stuff coming in the
Would
future.
you mind
So
saying
yeah,
that again?
more
Yeah, the
like
blog post is
characters
getting
coming.
close. The blog post is getting close. Next week will be full of news, by the way. There's one big press
Nice.
release coming and one blog post about Somnium
Radical.
3.0.
Ooh.
Mhm. Yeah, so but that's in the future. Look forward to that. But like what happened over the last week, there was quite a few things, as basically all weeks. And I think one of the bigger things that happened specifically was the release of the Llama 2, which is probably the biggest open source well, no, it's not the biggest, but it's probably might be the best new generation like of open source language models, probably.
Released by
Um,
Facebook?
Well, yeah, released by
Even
Meta
better
or
than
Facebook.
Falcon? You told me that there was one that came out of the
Well,
bay?
I don't know if we know if it's better yet. Like the thing is that like 90% of the open source language models came from Llama, which was released by
Oh.
Facebook. I'm not actually sure if Falcon itself came from Llama. Actually, wait, there is like there was maybe it's a good time to open like another thing that was published last week, which was like a paper that's created like an evolutionary tree of language models. Like because there's like so many like kind of variations on top of each other, people have been like, it's basically like a Cambrian explosion, right? Well, I'm looking for it somewhere. I don't know. Too many like tabs.
Guys, have you seen
let
how
me see if I find it.
Google released this?
Sorry.
I can't remember the name, but it's basically able to create an AI conversation, and it's so real. Has anyone seen that?
No.
No, no.
Wait, Google? Which one?
Google. It released. I'm not sure, like a model or whatever, but basically, it's able to generate full conversations that sound completely believable, as if it's real people speaking with each other.
But like, do you mean like with like voice or
Yeah,
or
with
what's
like
the,
a voice, with
the new thing there?
like a complete two people speaking with each other, having a discussion, just like me and you would have. I can't remember the name. I'll post it after. Maybe I should search.
Well,
for it
I like
now.
yeah, I'd be curious to see. Because if it's like speech, then like, yeah, I don't know. That sounds
I'm surprised you haven't
that sounds
heard
interesting. Like,
of it. I saw it like on a conspiracy thread.
Do you guys
saying,
hear me?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
we
Yes.
can hear you. Saying, "Oh
Okay,
no,
now,
don't
okay,
trust anything anymore." You know.
No, I remember like 2 or 3 years ago, Google was showing before the
Yeah,
AI
I was
craze,
impressed by that one.
Google was showing the virtual assistant, right, which was able to call and reserve your place in the restaurants
Yeah.
and stuff. They never released it yet, but I'm surprised it didn't because that's
Yeah.
amazing. Like, just give me that feature. If you
Yeah, I
give
think-
this feature and make Google phones exclusives, I'll just buy the phone just for that. Honestly, just for that thing.
Yeah, I think they were running
Yeah.
like all the problems with like inaccuracies and hallucinations and these sort of things, but much worse at the time. So I think they just scraped it because they realized
It
it's
would be
competing
amazing.
with
Can you
their
imagine,
full
like,
model.
you,
It would be
you say
awesome.
to
It would be
Google, yeah,
awesome.
like, hey, reserve me a place in a restaurant for like, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the evening for 4 people, like in this area, this type of restaurant, and just goes and says, okay, this one is full, this one is full. Just calls 5 restaurants for you. You don't need to do that, you know. Like, this is amazing.
I mean,
It's the same,
the thing is that you could do that with like language models and like some coding on top of them.
Isn't it the
Like-
same
Yeah,
idea
yeah. The
as
one
like
Like, you
woman
can do
one
that
woman
already.
did it on Twitter. I saw on
Agent?
Twitter she called them. She had like a ChatGPT plugins or something, I think, or she scripted something that where the
Right,
chatbot
yeah.
called United Airlines to get to know about the lost baggage or something. And it took it 3 hours, and it went through all this pressing the
wow,
buttons.
yeah.
While then went to the real person, and then the real person said that the baggage is like late and will be there in 48 hours. So like, and she got notified like that the prompt was ended by she got transcript of the conversation. So yeah, something like that. I mean, Google
Isn't
could do
it
it. I mean, I
autonomous
believe that. Yeah.
agents? Isn't that the
Yeah.
whole idea where like it creates
No, it's not autonomous
more...
agent. It's like she combines several like plugins and stuff to do one thing. You know, like to make a call and a number. She provided a number, and that thing just called the called the number and spoke to that person on the line. Or first it went through like 2 hours of painful press
Yeah, that's
one to do
crazy.
this,
Oh,
press
yeah,
two
yeah,
to
yeah.
do this, hold the line, and then eventually it got to the real person, which told that the baggage is 48 hours late. So that's basically was the whole thing. But she
Actually,
didn't
like
need to do it.
a system to automate like the super like annoying call systems will be very nice.
Yeah, of course.
So that
And
it just
it's
like does
easy
it for
because the
you.
call systems are all automated. They're all the same. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
Google-
well, I mean,
Goo-
but even
Google
if they're
showed it,
not,
Google
like
showed it,
that's the
Google
point of
showed
these
it,
language
Google
models
said-
that
Goo-
like
Goo-
it will be able to adapt.
Yeah, but Google had the system. Google, when they were announcing that assistant for the calls, the restaurants and stuff, they also announced this thing where it will wait for online for you and only connect the call. So you can just call the number, and don't even worry. And once you get to the real human, it will connect you back. So you can just pick up the phone
nice.
once it's there. You know,
So
because
why didn't
otherwise
they
you just
release
lose
it,
10,
like-
15 minutes.
Artificial
I don't know why they didn't release it,
Yeah.
but maybe because of inaccuracies and stuff. But it sounded amazing on the stage. Like they've.
Yeah,
you know,
I remember it blew
they
my
nailed it
mind. I
there.
was like, "Yo, future," and then quiet.
Yeah,
Exactly. When the voice of the assistant was so believable, you know, like
Yeah.
when she was speaking, like the guy in the restaurant had no clue that it was not a
Yeah.
real person, you know. He just like, yeah, we're waiting for you, like, you know, like, okay. Yeah, reserve 4 people. Like,
Yeah,
restaurant.
that's amazing. Like that's, I mean, Google has some like really good like speech models. I don't know if they're like as good as 11 Labs, but they're probably like basically as good. And like in Google Bard, you know, like the sort of Google like ChatGPT like thing, you can actually have it speak to you, so it does have voice output, which
And
is
I
which is
heard
very
that Google
nice.
Bard is actually a little bit worse than ChatGPT. Is
Yeah.
it true?
Artific, you've had experience with this.
Yeah, I
Can you
mean,
tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, like
it seems to be.
when I tested it a couple of weeks ago, I really didn't like how it was, like maybe a month ago. I didn't like it, but by the time it could get like actually quite a lot better. So,
Hmm.
have anyone tried it?
I haven't.
I didn't try it
tried
yet.
it
I'll
at
have to try it
I-
because last
Mm.
time I tried it was not available in
I
Europe.
have been trying Bard quite a bit, and I have to say I think it has been getting better. Like now it seems
I'd
to
hope
be
so.
kind of
Why?
on par with.
Why do you hope so?
It seems to be getting like
Bro,
on
why do you
par.
hope
Because
so?
otherwise,
Oh,
like, what are
With
Google doing
ChatGPT.
all this time? Like,
Yeah, we have one giant.
I mean,
haven't
like,
updated.
the thing is that it's
yeah,
like
that's a good point. Yeah.
it's hard to judge because it's like it seems to be better at some things and worse at other things.
Yeah,
But at least it's better than before, because before it was like worse at most things than ChatGPT.
yeah.
Just like it just did like so many like random shit. But now, yeah, I don't know. Like
It's like
it feels
games
like
being released now.
Can-
Patches.
it's much more accurate. Like
Can
it
you
doesn't
guys
just.
explain me what code
drift off into random thing.
interpreter is? Like, I saw so many,
interpreter?
but I was on vacation. I didn't have time to dig in. Like, what exactly does it do different from what ChatGPT did before with code and stuff? What exactly does it do? Like, does it compile code and provide you like the files, the executables and stuff, or what's happening there?
It allows the model to like run code in an environment which is integrated in the interface, like it was in their in their
okay.
servers. So
Like a sandbox
yeah, so like
environment.
it's like a sandbox environment, and which the model has full access to.
What?
And so people have been like getting like very excited.
It's like a user.
And for like things like the data visualization and stuff. Yeah, it's basically giving GPT-4 like a computer that it can use, right?
Yeah,
so
what?
now it doesn't just like it's
Computers use a
only like
computer?
before it's only like yeah, like before its only ability was to speak like with text to you. Now it can like
Yo, but what if it
input
starts to
commands to a
rely
computer.
too much on like the calculator and it stops being able to do math in its head? And then every time it needs, you know, like,
well
in its head?
that's what we
It has
want.
had?
Like
you know,
it's
Okay.
not good at doing
or
maths in its head.
Oli, what are your thoughts? You haven't
Like-
shared anything. Please share.
On BART?
Yeah,
I
on
haven't tried it.
AI and like everything. Like, you know, we've been speaking. Please come.
Well, one of these
and join us, yeah.
one of these meetings, Guild showed me something called Nouns AI for making a music video. So I was trying to make an AI audio video for Authenticity, and I just messaged it to you, Gil, actually, on Discord. It's so hilarious.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's-
like
It's an AI video generator. It's really funny. You guys will laugh.
yeah. I can show you right now.
Yo,
sorry, I was
please.
still trying to like look
Can-
for
can we see, Oli?
where Falcon came from, but I'll show
Can-
that and look at that later.
Can we see
Yeah,
Oli
that's fine.
like
The
right
evolution
now?
Yeah,
tree
I
looks
have-
impressive.
Is it okay, or
This
do you
looks
wanna?
amazing.
Yeah, like
yeah.
like some people have made, but I haven't found Falcon in the tree. But anyway, we can look at that later. I can show. So like,
Okay,
Uh,
so these are my
yeah, this
my
is-
pictures.
okay, I'll play it.
Yo,
There should
okay.
be sound even in theory.
Well, we always bury our scars underneath
Yeah, we
the
hear the
rug,
sound.
black
Yeah.
coffee stains.
you guys like turned Asian.
What's happening with these pictures?
It's stuck at Asian people for me. Oh, okay, it's switching around.
Asian people, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Really?
think
Is this
that
the music?
I might have put a different photo
What?
of us every 30 seconds, so you'll see how it like interprets the
So
photo.
it just like interpolates it.
Yeah.
Hello. What the hell?
Like you'll see our
Okay, this
picture
guy's a
for
bit too
split
young for her.
seconds.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't want to judge, but okay, you know.
I got this right in the hand. Yo. Wow, this is incredible.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like really
Yeah, we
funny,
live,
but
we
also
live in an
makes me
interesting
think
moment
about.
in life.
Yeah, the music
makes
is
me
great.
think
We
of
can
how
start
similar
again.
we
can
all
start-
are,
Yeah.
and you
Beautiful.
know,
Yeah,
like
we are, yeah.
you know, like at least the AI sees us that way.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, to like
You
walk
should
through, like,
mint it
some
in Authenticity, Ola.
interpolation
That would be great.
space.
That's great music.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it goes great with the song too. Like it really like goes with it.
That was funny. That was great.
It's all these couples I know, all my friends. They all send in pictures.
All
It's
in
not
the
AI.
exact
What
same
do you do?
position as you used to.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course.
like you
of
must
course.
stand like this to take the picture.
Yeah, but thanks
We'll
for sharing
see.
that, Gil. That like
Yo,
made
it's
my
insane.
my week.
It
I've been watching it, laughing. Like,
What is this? What is this roulette, Gil? What is this roulette? Spin it, man. Spin it.
Spin.
I put
So,
10 on black.
Yeah, I mean, this is harder to like interpret than I was hoping. Like, this is like an evolutionary tree of like pretty much every like large like language model that has been
Whoa.
published.
Jeez.
So yeah, it's a bit hard to interpret, like because it's kind of like a very kind of technical thing, right? But like, yeah, it's supposed to be like the tree of life, where like things which are like close to each other are like highly related, right? And like, like these things like came from like a common language
There's one
model.
called Elon
But like the
Musk.
thing that is hard to interpret is like
Like who?
what is like
is that-
common ancestors are.
There's one called Elon
Yeah,
Musk.
wait, which
is
one?
that an AI language model? It's literally called Elon Musk.
Yep.
Yeah, what is
Apparently it is. Like
Elon Musk is
pro-
a layer one.
probably.
Did it take all his tweets
Maybe
or
this guy
something?
discovered that
He used all his tweets?
maybe Elon Musk is actually an AI, so it fits into this graph.
That's exactly it's layer one. Wait till layer two comes. Yeah.
That's just random.
Bill Gates is there.
But yeah,
too.
like
No way, yo, seriously.
like Falcon. Wait, what?
Oh, yo, is this like the soul of AI? Like you know
Honestly,
how like when you
if
look
Elon
through, like,
if Elon Musk is layer one,
I
Then
mean,
Bill
there's
Gates
like a
is SQL
simplified
database.
version here.
yeah, bro, he's DOS, man. He's still walking around, bro.
What?
Yo, the worst is I hate
Yeah, like-
seeing his ads on YouTube. The way he speaks to me, like I'm like some child.
Wait, you see ads?
Like I don't.
He's doing ads
yeah,
on
he's
YouTube?
doing ads on YouTube. He's like, the
I have
global
YouTube Prime for
climate-
3 years. I have no
Yeah, I
idea
don't
what's
have-
happening on the
Really?
ad side.
Yeah,
I'm missing
man,
out.
it's like, why is
God damn it. I
freaking
have to
Bill
turn it
Gates
off.
giving me a lecture with pie graphs and Venn diagrams like I'm freaking 13?
And why what is he trying to sell, or what
He's
is he trying to
basically
like
saying,
convince
hey, you should all like die or you know what I mean? That whole global
What?
warming. Yeah, the whole the
Was that very
climate.
popular?
You know, yeah.
Oh, wait,
you
he's
know?
doing ads on global warming?
Yeah, he's like, you have to
No,
protect
Bill
the climate,
Gates
and
is
we have to
about-
From his
reduce
private jet, right?
emissions.
From his
Yeah,
private jet,
exactly.
right? He's recording it in a private jet. It's like,
It's unbelievable.
you don't hear me
these
well
people.
because I'm still flying, but I want to tell you this pie chart here.
Yeah, I
Stewardess,
used to
bring the pie
respect
chart in.
them. Yeah, bring the pie chart.
Bring the pie chart. And I can imagine her bringing like through the small cabin, you know, like trying to like push it through this big whiteboard.
It's
And it
getting
doesn't
bad
go
when
through,
Bill
she's, like,
Gates
trying.
has to flex on YouTube, like showing how much money he's got. But
Yeah, I've not
Private
honestly
jets
I've not
and
seen an
stuff.
ad on YouTube for a long time because of Prime, and I'm
Bro,
so
that's getting to
thankful
the
that
point
I-
where you can't even skip ads. You know that? You know how
Alright.
like
Yeah, that's
you-
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like like 3 years ago, I said to myself, enough is enough.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's not enough
Yeah,
enough.
that's
If
so
I want to
cheap.
have like,
It's like 10
What?
bucks or
But like
yeah, it's $10 per month.
But it's like
It's just nothing.
I
Like,
just
you
have like
know,
an
I'm not
ad
gonna pay
blocker and
10
it works
bucks just to
perfectly
freaking-
fine.
Yeah, but on
on.
phone, on browser, I just don't want to think about
Like,
it.
like yo, they're
Oh,
making us
fine,
subscribe
yeah.
to everything.
And I do
Oh.
use,
Just when
you know,
need
I
to
do use
subscribe to using a
YouTube, like, so I
toaster.
appreciate if I kind of give them back. It's okay. Yeah, I know it's Google, but like if I use the product, and by the way, I have to say,
Yeah.
in the past,
I mean,
in the
I
past
pay
month,
for
in the past
premium
month and a
sometimes.
half, YouTube became for me completely unwatchable almost.
Yeah,
like,
Rumble is
first of all,
getting
they're,
really
they're
good.
shorts are absolutely garbage, short videos. And also the algorithm, the way that they offer me
Yeah,
videos to voice, like, they
it
used to be
changed.
pretty good actually
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's something has changed, and it completely ruined. And I didn't change my habits, you know. Like I'm watching still like similar videos and stuff, but they're just showing me
Seems to be
and
trying to
suggesting
push
some absolute garbage, like
something,
absolute
yeah.
garbage.
Oh yeah,
And-
that's true. Yeah, that is
And
true.
I don't know. It's like it to a point where I'm probably will stop watching YouTube. Like I don't know what the alternative, honestly.
What
is.
do you-
Rumble,
what do you mean?
Rumble,
the
man.
recommendation?
Rumble,
or what?
yo,
The
yo, yo, guys.
recommendations are
Are
bad.
you
The
talking about-
Guys,
recommendations are bad.
Rumble is actually banned
Yeah.
in Europe. I have to use a VPN.
Actually,
to
my recommendations are fine.
What? Rumble is banned in Europe?
Yeah, like
What?
I can't
Really?
use it in
What?
France, which I was
What the hell?
surprised.
Wait, what's
But-
Or
Rumble?
maybe it's in France.
It's basically
Wait,
a
let me try, let
version,
me try.
a
What is-
YouTube.
what is the
but-
what is the
Not
what is
really
the what is the what is
yeah,
the,
well,
the
you know, it's
address?
part of the
Rumble.com?
EU and
It's
you
rumble.com.
know,
Yeah,
Burgundy.
look at
Rumble.com?
you.
Rumble.com. Yeah, yo,
Ultra,
actually
ultra,
see it
ultra.
if it'll work in the Czech. Yeah, right.
Rumble.com?
EU. Now everything's
Yeah, for me-
freaking Europe, bro.
For me it works. For me it works.
Lucky, then I guess
Rumble.com.
it's just France. God damn, I didn't know it was that,
It's France.
that
Yeah,
bad
France
here.
is
That's
really bad. Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
France,
Yeah, you
France
need
is
to,
really
you need
bad
to
at
tell
this
them.
stuff.
You need to tell them, like guys.
Like, guys, yo,
unblock.
enough
I
of
think
this.
there's a lot of people already telling them,
Dominant.
so I'm pretty sure there's enough people telling them already.
Yeah.
Is it more calm right
But
now?
yeah,
Or
like-
is it still ongoing?
I don't know,
like,
man. I
in the
live
other cities?
in Dijon, and it's pretty calm. Like, I haven't seen anything, you know, like the riots and stuff. Those are happening in
Yeah.
Marseille, and but they look really, really bad. But
Paris, I
right
guess.
now, it's
Oh,
Wait,
man.
pretty.
is that where they
But
grow
like-
the mustard?
Yeah, exactly. And they make some of the best wine in the world. and it's the
That's my
capital of
favorite.
Burgundy. Yeah, there's literally
Send her,
mustard
man.
fields. Yeah,
Send
I'll
her.
send you a bunch.
her.
I'll send you
Yes,
like
send,
a
send,
kilo
send,
of it. You'll love it.
please.
I'll go.
No, it's
and I'll
seriously
pick
my
some.
favorite.
Nice.
It's not here.
No,
Dude.
seriously, for real. I'm gonna ask you for you.
No, my favorite
Yes,
mustard
I'll
is like
send you.
Russian mustard. I have to say, the German is like European one is a bit too soft. The Russian one's like you freaking take it like.
There's
Okay.
Russian.
That's how you feel after the Russian mustard. Like it's really good. They do really good mustard. Like Russia
Is
does
it like
like
horseradish?
East Europe does really good mustard. Like really.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
me
They
that
take
too.
I wanna
away
try.
and they put the mustard to it and they just eat it.
I mean, exactly. And then you're like,
Add a little bit of vodka. Eat, come.
okay, I don't know how we slipped through from AI to mustard, but it's okay. We can continue. It's no problem.
Yeah, let's get
But
back
yeah,
on track.
I wanted to answer. I wanted to answer Ultralord because you mentioned Falcon, and that's a good point. If you look at the evolutionary tree, like the simplified one, because the other one is like way too complex to like just look at it right now. But like the simplified one, like actually Falcon isn't here, and I think it's because Falcon basically, well, was trained independently from, well, most
Really?
of the. Well, actually, I think the reason it isn't here is just because they forgot to add it. But anyway,
No,
I looked it up and like
seriously?
it's trained independently from like Llama, like which
That's impressive.
most of the other open source models are. Yeah, but like they did it because Llama was released with a non-commercial license, and Falcon had the purpose of releasing a model that could be used by anyone, like really open source, right? Which means they couldn't really rely on Llama and stuff. Like, but like to the second question, when I was talking about Llama 2, they did compare with Falcon, as you can see here, because as we had discussed in some previous episode, Falcon was really like the best at some when it was released, but like Llama 2 is better than it, as you can see. Like,
Oh.
I mean, like if you look
But
at the
it says
scores,
that Llama 1 is
like-
better than it as well? I mean, no, not really. Yeah, it does. I mean, Falcon's
actually,
only...
depends on the version, but yeah, it seems like Llama 1 was already better at
Interesting.
actually everything. Interesting. Hmm.
Can you
Yeah,
explain
including-
the scores?
including code.
Like how
Yeah.
they credit, how they add points?
I mean, these are different benchmarks. Like, I don't remember what each benchmark is.
Like, where does the
Um,
AI get world
I think it's-
knowledge from Wikipedia or from Britannica Encyclopedia?
Well,
or something, or the entire
well,
network?
just all of its training data. Like, its training data includes probably Wikipedia and lots of books
So
and
do they basically just scrape
articles.
the whole internet when they're trying to train these things?
They cannot. I think there's already. I think there will be a lot of lawsuits going on because many companies are
part
changing
of the
their-
internet, yeah, like
But
Yeah,
they,
but
but
the-
they kind of
yeah,
do
and
it,
it's
right?
getting-
changing
Yeah.
changing the terms and conditions and also their backend to
Yeah.
make sure they're not like Twitter has done that right recently.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like that's mostly going to affect, I think, the next data, because like the one that has already been scraped is like they can't
Yeah,
really
but
do
if-
much.
Yeah,
to
but if you
stop
can
that being
recognize that
used, but, like-
they're using the database, like Midjourney when they lost the battle with
Oh, they lost the battle.
with was it Imgur or whatever image for the bank, because Midjourney was making images
even know
with the
that.
same watermark as the
Oh,
as
yeah,
the image, and they
yes,
said, wait a second, and they said, we recognize that. It's like, did you learn our
Yeah, I
pictures
remember
without our
that.
consent? So I think Midjourney paid like a lot of money
Wow.
to them. But I need to leave. I just
Yeah.
took antibiotics, so I need
say bye
to rest.
all the wonderful
One thing I
viewers,
want
man.
to say, I'm purchasing the blood sugar measurement device, which the small device with
Oh,
NFC,
nice.
which
Which
will
one?
monitor.
Glucose
I
monitor.
don't remember the name.
The-
I gonna
the
purchase right now.
Libre something.
There's several ones. In Czech Republic, there's another one they're selling, and
Okay.
it will monitor my blood sugar for
That's cool.
24/7. I'll keep it for 2 months. I just want to see which foods affect my sugar levels to kind of adjust a little bit.
That's
my
really
diet.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
wanna do it
think
because
we all should do it. It's like it's such a simple thing, but
And it's so
it
important.
tells you a
Like
lot.
sugar levels is really important. Like it tells you a lot, and
Yeah.
it helps to normalize your pressure, your heart rate, your sugar levels and stuff. Because if we might be eating some foods which we think are healthy, but in we're eating them in a wrong time of the day, or we're eating them in not appropriately, and it just affects your because if your sugar spikes, then you feel after it goes down, you feel tired and stuff, and you might even know why. Like, you
And
just
it's
don't
really
know.
bad when
So
it
I want to know,
spikes.
like I want to know what's happening, and in 2 months, I think it's like $79 per month, and I'll just keep it for 2 months, and then I'll scrap it. And I think
That's
that's
Yeah, optimize
that
your
should be enough.
cake input. Cake all day, bro.
Exactly.
Cake all
Cakes
day.
input. I need to know how many cake I can input before my sugar goes completely ballistic. So, like, if it's 2, okay, then I'll eat 2. If it's 3, then it's even better. I need to know. What if I eat cake slowly,
Yeah.
or I just eat
Yeah.
them very quickly? Like, I need to know. I need to know
Yeah,
these things. So
exactly.
very important. Very important.
Maybe it depends on
There's
the
a good
cake.
trick.
Who knows?
I'll post
Exactly.
in off topics this thing about blood sugar for you guys. It's really cool. It's helped me a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you, Oli.
blood sugar is one of the most important things out there. Like,
You can eat
Man, I
whatever
think
you
I
want.
think
if
I
you
wanna
eat it
I wanna
in the
try
right
this
order,
too.
but
and the
I'm
next
like,
and the next purchase, maybe
Nice.
for the Christmas or something, I don't know. This will be the 8 sleep mattress.
Wait, the what?
There's
oh,
a
the
company,
mattress, yeah.
the company called 8 Sleep, and they give you the mattress cover, and there's like a PC next to your bed, which what they can do is basically they can control the temperature of the water inside this mattress cover, like so they can cool and warm up. And what they do is
Ooh.
they monitor your sleep, and they cool and warm up your bed during the cycles of deep sleep and stuff, so that they optimize your sleep in the real time. And what some people reported, I've read on the internet, that literally like their deep sleep, like they got more deep sleep out of it. First of all, if it's hot outside, it's very nice to sleep in a cool bed, by the way, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but apart from that, while you're sleeping, they do this like cycles,
Ooh.
which
Nice.
you don't know because you're sleeping. But they apparently optimize your sleep to make it better. But it's pretty expensive. Like, it's
Bro, you're gonna
2.5K.
become like a Ubermensch if you keep going like this, man.
Okay, Ubermensch, not the perfect way I want to become, but hey, okay. I escaped Germany not
yes,
to
become
become the
better.
Ubermensch, okay? But I want to
going. Yeah,
optimize.
yeah, man,
so honestly,
Yo, go, bro, go.
what is the
go.
most important? It's health, right?
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
can sleep better and eat better, that's why I'll do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I'll do
Go
it.
for gold. Godspeed,
But
man.
cakes
Let us
are
know.
forever.
Yeah,
I'm just
man.
saying.
Yeah. You will see
know-
that it's
you know what'll
dropping,
happen?
You get the alarm, and
What if
Yo,
the
it's
cake
time
is
for a
not
cake.
You know what?
It's
You know
cake
what? You know
time.
exactly what will happen. You know what exactly will happen. I'll go to the cafe. We'll go to in Prague to cafe. I'll order a cake. I'll eat the cake. My phone will ring and say, "Hey, your blood sugar levels are too high." I'll throw it away the device, and I'll continue eating cake. Okay, that exactly what will happen. That's what.
then you eat. You take 3 more, and then I will hear from the office. Beep. Oh, nice.
exactly.
It will work reverse.
Okay, guys.
Jeez, bro.
See you
Yeah,
tomorrow.
have a wonderful night,
I
man.
go to
Okay,
rest.
see you.
See you.
It was fun.
Bye bye. Yeah, I want to try that like glucose thing as well, and then I will like apply machine learning to it or something. Of course.
What? How are you gonna apply machine learning? Bro, just have like a pack where you get
Well,
like an IV, a sugar at like the right time, so you have the most optimal blood glucose levels.
Don't man, like it's so annoying because I'm such a transhumanist and I would love to do these things, but I hate needles. Like I like faint.
I
when
know,
see
man,
needles.
bro. But
It's
like,
the
after
worst
the first
combination
one,
ever.
bro, I'm telling you, after the first one, you get past it. Like, you know what I mean? So, just go for it.
Yeah, maybe I just like.
But the fear will not go away. Honestly, you'll become but the fear will always be there. You'll still have like a display.
No.
It'll be there.
But
No
it's
matter.
only VR, so you don't see it.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad idea. Maybe next time I take like a blood
Oh my
like
God.
test, I say like, wait, can I get in VR first?
Yo, what would that feel like? Yo, if you like pricked your finger in, and you
Oh,
had your
yeah.
actual like the ghost hand effect.
I
Like,
wonder.
yo,
Oh,
what
right,
if
yeah, yeah,
someone
like
didn't have
ghosts.
like a limb, right? But their avatar had a limb.
Right.
Yo.
All right.
Yeah,
Like
like
when they're
well,
doing
some people have
the
like
release.
phantom touch,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Would
Which
they
Yeah,
be
yeah,
able to
yeah.
like
yeah,
feel? That's very interesting, yo. Like a paraplegic.
some people do. I mean, like some people do, even if they're not paraplegic. Just like when you touch their avatars in VR, like
Yeah,
they get
yeah.
like a tingling sensation.
Yeah.
But like with someone who's paraplegic, that would have been cooler, right? Because like
Very
maybe, like
interesting.
yeah, like
Wilson,
hmm.
share some of your thoughts, man. You've been here. What do you think about, these new developments happening in AI? With the release
A
of
couple of
Llama
ones
2.
that's made me giggle this
Wait,
week
what
was
made
I
you
watched
giggle?
one with South Park. Are you still there?
Yeah, yeah,
I watched one with South Park, and
yeah.
they basically had like a whole skit on, I can't remember what it was, but it was about South Park.
Look,
It was a deep fake from South Park talking about how he was gonna make deep fakes online and stuff. It was really good. It was kicking about. I
look at
don't
the
know if you've
screen.
seen it.
Yo,
Is
yo,
it?
is
Yeah,
this
that's
it?
the one. Yeah, that's it.
Announcing our paper on generative TV and showrunner agents. Create episodes of what?
Yes.
Of TV shows with a prompt. We'll write anime.
Yeah, so
we
you
use
can
South
have
Park
is
almost a
crazy.
whole.
Yo, the
So
simulation.
they did a deep fake about making deep fakes. It was really good.
Yes, so this is like a business. Like they automated the whole process of making a South Park episode. So like using like a bunch of like language models and like I don't know all sorts of things, and so you can like specify like some parameters in a prompt, and then it just we can just see the video. It's so cool.
Wait. So right now, is it actually creating the episode before our very eyes?
This is the prompt
Yes,
for
exactly.
the ChatGPT
This is
sites, and
the
then they prompt
user.
it, and then it comes up with the rest of the
Yo,
story.
yo,
for
I
it.
can't hear anything. Is there like any sound? I would love to be able to like hear.
There
I
is
can
some
hear it.
sound. Yeah,
Guys, have you...
I can.
It's not very loud
Let me
though.
turn it down. Bro, this is incredible. It's like a full episode.
And the good thing about
Yes.
it being South Park is the fact of it just jiggles a bit, like, and the mouth moves, so it's quite good.
Creepy. A deepfake streaming service, bro.
Deep fake streaming service that will like sell. That will work so well.
Wait till you see the name of Disney, what they called it.
Yo, even like the characters, the way they act.
And they've got Elon Musk in here as well. By the way. It's brilliant. It made me really fun. I was like, oh my god.
Disney.
Disney.
Disney, yeah.
Bro.
Interesting concept. But how do you plan on pulling this off?
Well, sir, we take existing shows and movies and replace the actors with deep fake versions of other famous people. Imagine the Lion King but with Samuel L.
This is so meta. it's the
Yo,
deep fake
Samuel L.
of the
Jackson
deep fake
is Simba.
Intriguing, but I'm not convinced you can pull it off.
system.
We've got this under control.
The thing is, boys, a project like this requires a lot of funding. Have you secured any investors yet?
Well, not exactly. That's why we're here. We thought maybe Disney could be our angel investor.
Disney? Investing in a potential legal minefield like this? You boys have guts, I'll give you that.
We believe in our idea, sir.
Well then, I'll tell you what. If you can secure another investor to back your project first, Disney might just consider it.
Deal. You won't regret this, Mr. Spokesman.
Mr. Spokesman.
Welcome to Andreessen Investments. What can I do for you?
Ah. Oh, they go to Mark Andreessen.
Danny DeVito as Neo. Yo, does it come up with this itself?
And as their lead engineer, I can assure you
It
that
seems
the
like
technology
it.
we're using is top-notch.
So you're telling me you can put any actor in any role?
Exactly. And the best part is,
I'm surprised at the
Man,
amount of
this is
voices
scary,
they had
bro.
on it.
Yo, like,
They,
have you
they
guys
had
like
so many different people's
ever
voices.
heard of the like the screen you can't look away from. There was a podcast I heard with Friedman
Oh.
where he talked about that. You know, the
Oh yeah,
screen you can
yeah.
never look away from. This kind of like
Yeah, yeah,
reminds me of the.
that was George Hall's.
Yeah, man, that's like.
Like, let's see if I can find a video. That was very interesting.
Yeah,
I don't
bro,
think I will
guys,
be able
I've
to
seen
find it.
like there's this like new trend where they'll show people playing mobile games and then they'll have an episode of Family Guy at the same time. And people will sit and watch this and it gets lots of views. And it's like two different forms of stimulation. That's like really scary, man. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like what it does to like
Well,
a
and,
person's mind. Not being able to sit and read
and
a
have you
book
seen, like-
anymore. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Man, like, can I find
Yeah,
this
those
video?
are-
Like, yeah, because like, George Halls is great, and I really like the snippet that you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I really enjoyed the
Um,
talk. It was a really great talk. The screen you can never look away from. I mean, we're getting to that point where
Well, that'll only last so long. Like when there's only so much dopamine our body can produce before we just are completely deficient, and can't produce anymore. There's like a rat study I just read about yesterday. I'm reading this book by James Clear called what is it called? Atomic Habits.
Oh
So
yeah,
good.
yeah,
But he
yeah.
talks about like these rats that they basically burned out the dopamine and they still like enjoyed drinking water when they gave it to them, but they weren't motivated to get water, so they just like die of thirst. So
you're saying we'll just die?
like that happened.
What
Yeah,
the
I think
heck?
that could be like there would have to be
Wait, what
legal
do you mean?
parameters in place,
They
regulation before they stimulate the crap out of our mind and have a screen we can't look
Yeah.
away from, like, because I don't think anyone wants everyone to die. Like I don't believe that. I think we need each other, right?
Yeah.
Until there's like self-replicating robots and
I don't think it
endless
would ever
resources to build them.
ha-
That would take a while. We would need
happen.
that to hack that. We would
He-
need to mine that asteroid first.
Yes.
But
yeah,
like,
we need. Yeah,
but-
yeah, I
what did you mean? Like that we will die? Sorry, I missed that. Like so. Yeah, can you explain that again?
Well, dopamine
Like, if
dopamine
we-
deficit, it takes away our reward trigger or like our motivation to do anything, even for survival. So there's this rat study that these rats were basically burned out, like their production of dopamine was burned out by overstimulation or something, and they died of thirst because they weren't motivated to go
Oh.
drink water anymore.
Oh, that sounds like induced depression. To
Yeah,
be honest.
extreme
Yeah,
anhedonia.
It's like a permanent thing, though,
Exactly.
like dopamine deficit disorder. So,
I mean,
that's something
but, like,
everyone
well,
needs
just
to
like-
look out for when regulating.
But
Yeah.
isn't that like something that happens in depression? Like in depression, you're I mean,
But
one
if
of the
it's not
symptoms
fixable,
at
if it's
least
permanent,
is
permanent, and it's different.
It's fixable. It
Because
is.
like you can
Yeah.
get from
I
I
depression.
mean,
No, but, like-
unless you know.
well,
That
is
does
it?
happen.
I mean, some
in a little
depression like
way.
can be extremely hard to like some depression can go for a long time and be very
Oh,
hard
yeah,
to
yeah,
treat,
yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
it depends on the case. So
Yeah, it's definitely like
Hmm.
depression. I think it's just a more extreme.
Yeah, exactly.
disorder.
All these applications and programs are making people more depressed. And then like the thing is, they create the problem,
mean,
and then they offer the solution,
sometimes.
but the solution just creates more of the problem with these applications and stuff. So I think it's a cycle. I think like the whole idea of like, for example, like Reddit, right? I think Reddit will crash, and then another company will take its place. I think that's kind of just what's gonna happen. I don't think any company can last that long before it just implodes on itself. MySpace, for example, you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't think, like, you think OpenAI will last? Microsoft. Okay, will Microsoft last forever? Maybe I'm wrong. Shoot, I hope not. But anyway, just
I mean,
thoughts.
we don't know. I mean, like it could be that some companies last forever, but I mean about this thing, I
kinda
can't find the
scary.
video by George Halls. Like I really wanted to find it, but like the point from George, like it was that, like this is not gonna be like a simple like video that just repeats and it's like it's gonna be like a very complex thing that like keeps us engaged over time in the best, like in the optimal way that the AI finds, right? And like
It's really
I
horrifying.
think
yeah.
it's conceivable like that could
And it's
happen.
happening now already
Like
with TikTok and Instagram and stuff. I mean, and like the problem is kids.
yeah,
Right?
but
Okay, maybe me and you, like we're able to overcome it. But what if you're a child and you grew up with it and you don't know anything else except it and your brain's changed now? Like I've seen kids like, like I always think about that.
that is
Right?
possible, I guess.
Yeah. Like they'll
Yeah,
never
I always
even
think if like the perfect form of like entertainment would be the actual life. So the simulation would be actually simulating something very close to life with the
Yeah,
consequences.
you have to have like
and stuff.
a baseline, to be able to
No,
blast off from.
it would be in a sense like very similar to like real life.
What do you guys think about like hyper reality, like an AR, when everyone kind of is living in that augmented reality permanently?
I don't know. I feel like we're kind of like in a situation like that already in a way, so it won't be that different. But when I think of something that you can't look away from, I think of like an endless stream of dopamine, and I don't think that's possible for our brain to be that attentive without burning out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not
But like,
sure exactly.
I see what you're saying, but like imagine that it sort of like optimizes it so that it's not just maxing out dopamine, because then like that can't go on forever. It just crashes at
You
some
give
point. But
you
it sort of like
socializations.
keeps it like within like a range, right? It sort of like keeps your dopamine up, but like not too high, and like so that it never like goes up, but it's like sufficiently stable that it's like sufficiently high that it's attractive, but like not
I'm
too
just as
high that
someone.
it crashes.
Yeah.
It makes me
Wh-
think
as
of.
having something
Yeah, please go ahead, Oli.
just real fast, as like someone with ADHD, it's like when I'm hyper fixated and I can't look away on stuff,
Yeah.
it's like a huge shot of dopamine.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it would fluctuate and still keep the user completely transfixed on it. That's
I think
like the lower dopamine, you'd be like, oh, I need to leave, I'm hungry, or like, and get
I think
distracted.
it's kind of like
So I'm not sure.
there's an actual word for it. I
How
can't
that
remember
works.
the
Yeah,
word.
that's possible.
But like you guys know when you eat from a bag of chips and then you like compulsorily eat and you just eat and you eat and you eat. You know what I mean? Without even thinking about it until the entire bag is done.
Yeah.
I'm kind of imagining a system kind of like that. Just like that they have a word for it, and it gets a score how much a snack is actually able to keep you going back. So I kind of imagine it like that in a sense. Where maybe
I mean,
it won't be
I guess
too
addictions are like
immersive,
that, right?
No, but it won't take your attention away completely, but it'll be a constant. I don't know actually.
So,
I'm trying to think of like
I
an
guess
analogy.
that's where AR steps in. So it's like you are doing other things while you're watching this video.
But you
so
can
it's
only
like
do one
seamlessly
thing at
integrated
a
with life,
time.
like Artifix said.
Right? You can only do one
Which
thing at a time. What? Wait, I can't hear you, bro.
I mean,
I can't hear you.
Sorry. There's things that's been created that's tried to do this in the past.
What do you
like
mean?
yo-yos, for example. They created yo-yos to give people that had that ability to keep doing something while they were doing something else.
Oh, like a
even these
fiddler.
fidget spinners and
spinners,
other
yeah.
parts, but like these were all created to try and like capture these people that
Yeah, but in a
couldn't
sense,
keep their
they're
attention
kind of created
on.
to keep your attention on. Like I kind of do the same thing when I'm like sitting through a meeting, I kind of play with a thing because my attention will wander off. But I'm talking about like yo, have you guys ever watched the movie Idiocracy? Right? And like at the beginning, well, there's this one part where like he wakes up in the future, and it kind of shows what someone normally who watches TV is like, right? They have, instead of one screen, they have like 15, 20 screens, and their attention is constantly switching between one. So they have the basic attention span of a goldfish. They can't stay on one thing for one time, right? So
Well, they had that in Back to the Future as well. And remember, they had like put channel, and they rattled off about 16 channels, and they had that, and then the emails were popping up on the screen at the side.
We have that. We have that already. It's called TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
TikTok.
Yo, I'm tempted to go on there, but like, I don't know, you know. I don't
Yeah,
want
like
to.
most of them are like very very short, so you have just couple of seconds, and then immediately you go to the next one.
And like yo, you guys get the feeling after you scroll, like after you stop, you're like, what the fuck, man? I mean, sorry, we're on stream, but you know, like you get this like it's like you're not there when you're scrolling. Like I really despise it. What were you saying, Oli?
Do you know why I usually swipe to the next one? It's usually
on
to
Tinder?
get rid of the last one.
Oh, you player. This guy out here catching the females.
As long as you continue.
Swipe.
No, we're not talking about that kind of stuff. We're talking about YouTube Shorts or
That's
like,
actually
you know, like
because then they don't need to find the one that you like. They just need to find the one that you will have strong feelings towards. You will hate or love.
Yes.
Which
Say
is
swipe,
I mean, that's how you
and
go.
then it gets you on the next one, and then you go, oh, I like this one actually. I'll watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
The never-ending screen. You know what I mean? If it sees that you're like dopamine in one area, for example, let's say you're watching sports. If you get bored of sports, it'll all of a sudden switch to having a conversation that's happening with a group of friends that you already feel attached to. You know, it keeps on switching between these different applications, so you can't look away from the screen. But
yeah, I mean, like, I think there's many ways this could go. It's really weird, and I don't know how it's gonna go. Like, either we go completely against this, and like we try to
I
make
think there's gonna be a
technologies that,
movement.
I don't know, like, yeah, it's quite likely that there's gonna be a movement. But like, there's another alternative where like some people or some like some cultures, I don't know, some cultures, let's say, like embrace this instead, and like some different thing happens where basically they become maybe like the Borg or something, where like everyone like merges into some hive mind through like this sort of like hypermedia or something, and they kind of like lose their individuality. Like those are like the sort of like two ways I see it going.
It's kind of the same thing now
either like
with the TV, right? People form
But
opinions
the media content is
on
crap.
TV, and
Like,
they think,
the
oh,
stuff
I
that's
formed
coming
my
out.
own opinion. Yo, even those talk shows, The View, you know, they're like literally making your opinion for you and stuff, and you think,
Actually,
oh
have
yeah.
you noticed this? Like when you
yeah, but it's not
go
just
watch
TV. It's
some
like
older
social media and
movie
everything. Yeah.
or a series, so some like I don't know, like 20 years ago, or even like 15, 20. Then it like seems like so slow. There's like nothing happening. You know, even like
I mean,
it is not if
yeah.
it's like a really good movie, then you're gonna watch it because you sort of like I know that there will be something cool, or you already watched it before, so you have some relationship with it. But if you watch just like some movie that someone tells you, okay, this is really good, and it's like 20-year-old movie, and then you're watching it, and there's like 20 minutes, and still nothing happening.
It actually
setting
depends
the
on the
mood.
age of the person that recommends it to you. I've noticed that. Like the older generations, like my generation, accept a build-up of 20 minutes to get to the storyline of the actual movie. Other people want instant. Like the storylines happened, they already know everything about the person.
Like yo,
within the first
guys,
2 minutes.
compare like the
I
James
noticed it
Bond
even on myself.
with Sean Connery
I
to the James Bond of today. There are like whole parts where he's just like you know what I mean? It's slower. It's more kind of like drawn
Yeah,
out. Where
yeah,
you-
yeah.
It's not like
And
now.
I remember that I had no problem with that, like 20 years ago. But now when I'm watching it, it bothers me.
Yeah.
Because, just
Oh man,
yeah.
Yeah, I even
I don't know
read
if it's,
like
for that is
that
possible.
you know a
Prefer
majority of
TV,
movies
like episodic things.
that are
You
Yeah,
need
like,
to
like
meditate more.
faster things.
Yeah,
Have something.
I
like
actually
that
read that, for example, Netflix films, they're actually designed with the idea that the user, the person watching the movie, is going to be on their phone. So they're kind of designed in a way where like you can watch the movie and like not even know what's going on, but still kind of know what's going on because they expect you to be on your phone while you watch it. So it's just like, yeah.
I love movies. I don't like looking at my phone when I'm watching movies. That's probably why I don't like anything lately.
I
I
like
think it's
movies
really
as
important
well.
It's not
Like,
designed to be
really
I'm quite heavy into movies.
focus.
I quite like long
I love getting
episodes, kind
immersed
of
in
series
movies.
kind of things. Do you remember the good old days when
Yeah.
you watched telly and you used to look forward to the
Yeah,
new
every
episode
week.
coming out
Yeah,
the next
you know what
week?
I mean? And then you
Yeah,
could speak
it
with
was
your
like,
friends. Bro, we talk about
yeah,
the
like
next
for
also
4
like
days
Dragon
you
Ball
would be
Z.
so excited about
Mm.
the thing coming
Yeah,
up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
but also you had like 23 episodes in one season and one season per year, and you have
And it would take the
Yeah,
whole
Yeah, it would
year
be a
to
complete
watch it. Yeah,
event, and
Seasons.
everyone would speak about it, and you know what I mean? It would be like this kind of shared
yeah.
experience. Now you can just like sit and binge it like some fucking some drug addict or something.
but you don't even get the conversations anymore. Like
Yeah, you can't,
what they
yeah.
used to have, like,
It's like
you used
you're
to say
burned
you
out.
went to get your hair cut and the person's like, oh, did you watch so and so this week?
Yeah.
And then you have a massive conversation about
Yeah.
it, and then everybody's excited about the next week. Now, if
But I
you
mean,
go
like,
and you say,
some
oh, have you
series
watched this?
are-
They're
And
like,
then,
yeah, I'm
good
done. I'm
still,
already on
yeah.
the next episode. Too bad.
yeah, they're like,
Already on
oh,
the
you
next
just
show.
spoiled it for
But I mean,
me,
like,
and then it's
some
like a massive
series-
fight.
Some series don't some series still release like every week?
Really?
Like, I mean, I'm not.
think
I don't
so,
watch
yeah,
any
I
series.
think
Some of
so.
them have tried this, but you know, attention.
Yeah.
But like,
Nobody,
Changing
nobody can
market.
wait for anything
yeah, I don't
these
know.
days.
Like,
Yeah, it's
well,
more
I
like
know, for
the
example, like
game
some
studios.
manga and maybe some anime do it.
Yeah.
But like maybe
yeah.
that's very niche now. Yeah, maybe the mainstream is not like this. I don't know. I don't watch series.
Well,
so-
you know, as long as we reflect
really.
on this and share our reflections with the world, that's the most important thing that we can do. Because, you know, a life lived without reflection is no life lived at all. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
like
Yeah, we'll have to
I'm
go.
an
but,
example.
Oh, yo,
Yeah,
before you go,
let's,
please,
you
let's
want to
take a
continue?
group photo. Everyone, we're going to be ending the stream. Oli, come on, get close. Please, come on. Yeah, beautiful
Okay.
people.
Which
Okay,
way?
yeah,
I
actually.
want to
Yo,
cut
follow
everyone.
Artific right there. Yeah, okay, yo, okay. 1, 2, 3, yo.
Wait.
Wait, go back. Okay. No, just stay. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. It's
Well,
perfect.
what you
It's
did?
perfect. Okay. Well, let me lock
I'm
Okay.
gonna
I
put
said
the
go by
the
Artific.
llamas.
Thank you, everyone,
Wait,
for
I'm gonna
joining
put
us
the
and
llamas on
discovering
the
the wonderful
background.
new future of the Singularity, including you, me, and everybody. Picture time. 1, 2, 3. Immersed Minds at OMG Multiverse. Thank you so much for discovering the future technology that awaits me, you, our kids. It's a bright future for all of us. So keep smiling, keep shining, you crazy diamond. Love you. Have a wonderful night.
Bye, guys.